everybody, and welcome to The Biz, a new show on WCR, windowcleaningresource.com, where we talk about everything there is to do on the back end of business, from forms to apparel to graphics, vehicle decals. We'll cover everything about window cleaning except window cleaning itself. So today our show is all about forms. Everything that we talk about on our show is going to be available for you to download, change, make it personal for you, and make it fit your needs. So the first form we're going to talk about is the scratch waiver. Okay, if you don't know what fabricating debris is, you've probably heard a little bit about it on the forums. Read up on it. Okay, it is something that can cost you a lot of money if you happen to damage glass due to fabricating debris. Okay, we have every single person fill out a waiver. Okay, everybody with a 100-year-old house, everybody with a new house, no tempered glass, we make it a point to have everybody fill one out. Okay, it's a piece of paper, very inexpensive. It's just another cover your ass kind of deal where we have it. We know that if something does come up, it's just another way that we can help fight for ourselves, protect our company a little bit more. Okay, this form basically states that the person who is doing the window cleaning is not going to be held responsible for anything scratch related due to tempered glass, heat strengthened glass, anything fabricating debris. On the bottom of the form it has our signature. It also has a spot for the client to sign. And we also have added a little spot on the bottom right hand corner that says email. Okay, every single person, like I stated, does sign this form with us. So by having them sign it already, it's already in front of them. If they would like to sign up for coupons, anything, that helps build our email list, our contact list. It really does help us out. We try to get everybody's email that way also. It's all in the same form, okay? We have a stack of forms filed away every year that if there is an issue and anybody ever comes to us, we may have to do a little searching for it, but we will find the document they've signed stating that they're not going to hold us responsible. This form, a lot of people have asked about, what if they're not home when we clean, that type of thing. If we know somebody's not going to be there when we do it, we'll email them the form, have them print it, sign it, fax it to us, or mail it to us, but we'll always have this form before we do any cleaning. We've been to houses before, and I think everybody has, where they've seen the damage done. I don't want to be held responsible for somebody else's damage, and if you see it on the glass, it means there's probably still more of it on there. I don't want to be held responsible for anything any of our technicians may not find, anything that they think might have been from us. It's just another cover your butt kind of deal. We have everybody do it. So that's the first form. The second form we're going to go over is the residential two-part handwritten estimate. Okay, if you're going to go to the house and you're going to bid it out, this is what we use. Okay, this is a two-part carbon copy form. Okay, white and pink for residential. And basically this form is when you go to the person, you do everything here. We have it done. If somebody says yes or no, we still give them a copy of it, fold it up, put it with one of our brochures, a business card, in an envelope. Here you go. All the information you need about our company, and obviously prices. The other cool thing about this form that we use is you can see the list of items on here. Okay, this is everything that we do. Everything from inside and outside windows, screen cleaning, mirrors, shower doors, blinds, pressure washing, everything's on there. So it's a really great tool that if you're still doing bids at their house, it's all there. You walk around the house, you write down, okay, this is what it will cost for gutter cleaning, this is what it will cost for screen cleaning, this is what it will cost for anything that you might want to add on to it, you can put in there. And then when you get to the homeowner, back to the front, you say, hey, this is what it will cost for all these different services. Now you can pick and choose and decide what services it is that you'd like us to perform for you. Also on that form we have a spot for frequency. Not everybody does it because they like to change things, but usually we try to tell them that anywhere from quarterly in our market works well. Usually it's every 6 months, okay? But whatever it is, we'll try to put it on there just so that they know, hey, we'll offer it to you every 6 months. It'll be a nice option for you. And you want your cleanings in April and October every year. Then there's a spot on there for our signature, for our technician, and for the homeowner. It's not a contract, it's just an agreement. It's really nice to bring that up to people and say, hey, this is not a contract, you're never bound to anything. Also with commercial, this works well. Because you can say, we let our work speak for itself. If we're doing a great job, we hope you stay with us. If we're not doing a good job, I hope you tell us first. But if you decide that we're just not cutting it, then you can find window cleaning somewhere else and we can part ways. You're not bound to anything. People really like that. Contracts nowadays scare people because even if they're not doing fantastic work, they're stuck. Okay? The other form is the same form but for commercial. Okay, this is white and yellow. This is just so that when we get our copies, I know pink is residential, yellow is for commercial. But both of these, to have them printed up at Office Depot, I think you get 100 of them for $30 or something. It's like 30 cents a piece, something like that. You'd probably find it even better than that. It's been a while since I had to order, so I don't know. Obviously, the more you order, the better. But they come in handy. They're professional. We'll always have a copy. They'll always have a copy. They're really nice to have. Some people like to print them up on the computer, make them all fancy. Great. That's another way to do it. We do that sometimes for larger bids, commercial or residential. We'll put something up if it's just something. If they're not home, we can do that also. But this is what we like to have. We find it works well. People like to have that copy right there with them when we leave the property. It also helps seal the deal right away. But for the commercial one, biggest differences between the two is there's a spot for representative. We have our window cleaners have the option to sell. If they do, they'll make commission on it. We pay commission on everything that comes in, commercial or residential. But basically, the services have been minimized a little bit from interior, exterior windows, mirrors, high dusting, pressure washing, and then there's spots for notes and special instructions. If somebody needs a mirror done, if they needed to start before 9 o'clock, they can put it all on there. I know what they need to have done. I can convey that to the window cleaning crew that will be doing the work. Also frequency, it's huge. Okay, whatever their frequency is and whatever their price is, they're going to sign this agreement. So if they say it's a $99 job every 2 weeks, we get 2 months into it and they go, hey, I don't want to pay you for this because I only wanted it done once a month. We can say, well, we can change that from here on out, but you did sign the agreement stating this is what you'd like, this is the cost we agreed on, and this is the frequency. Okay? Again, it's not a contract. Use it as a selling point. At the very bottom, another hold harmless for scratches made on heat strengthened tempered glass. And then we sign it, they sign it, we date it, boom, it's done. It's really nice when you're talking to somebody to have everything right there. It's really nice to have. Again, these are all going to be available for you. You can change them, edit them, whatever you need to do to make them a little bit more personal to you. The last one that we're going to talk about is our satisfaction waiver. Nice, super simple form. There's 2 of them on a page. Use a copy machine, print them up, cut them in 2, and then I give them to my crew chief. Everybody fills one of these out also. This is a nice thing to have if you have employees and you're not always doing the cleaning yourself. You can kind of follow them a little bit, see what the homeowner thinks. There's a checkbox on there for I'm 100% satisfied, which is a good one, and comments. Everybody likes to put comments on there. Hey, we had an issue with drips, they fixed it, or I really like employee A, employee B was not talking too much. We've even had people say, you know, employee B sat by the truck for 15 minutes, we don't know why. And it's nice because we can keep track of that. And then I like to also tell the guys when there's compliments, hey, you guys did a great job. They complimented us. They can also put, we want to be put down for fall, any of that kind of thing. So that's another form we have everybody do at the tail end of it. So again, all these forms are going to be available for you here on WCR. My name is Josh, and you've been watching The Biz.